Jesus probably grew in wisdom under the tutelage of a well-worked Jewish system. And we're helped here by things like the Mishnah. So the Mishnah is like a super commentary on aspects of the law, and it's almost like a practical guide to Jewish living, to living according to the things of God. And there's all sorts of practical sections in it in terms of finance or family or business or whatever. And within that, you have this education of a boy. And you've got these beautiful ideas that at 5 years old, the boy is fit for scriptures, that at 10, he should be able to engage with oral Torah, 13, fulfilling the commandments. So that's what we would call bar mitzvah, 18, for the bridal chamber, 20, the pursuit of a vocation, and 30, authority to teach others. Now, if you look at the life of Jesus, what we know, there are some markers within the Mishnah which would have, in terms of oral tradition, been present in the world of Jesus. It wasn't written till about 200 years after Jesus, but the oral tradition, there's a number of incredible markers there. So Jesus at 12 is debating oral Torah in the temple, and you've got that 10-12 marker. And then, of course, you've got this idea that Jesus would have become a son of the law at 13, able to hold his own in terms of understanding Torah. And then, of course, you've got this lovely idea of Jesus having a vocation. He was a tekton, a carpenter, stonemason. He's following that pattern. And then, of course, the standout one is at 30, he begins his ministry because he has the authority to teach. So even though he's God in flesh, he is growing in wisdom by using or by availing himself or by being given the sort of framework of the Jewish education system of his world. And therefore, he's learning within that framework. And of course, that we've no idea what his home life was like in terms of what education went on there, or if he had any other influences. But if you just use that framework, for example, then you realize that Jesus would have probably followed that pattern as he moved towards his world. And it's a staggering thought, isn't it, Chris, that the God who invented Hebrew had to learn Hebrew.